Hi there, this is Megan Royai, and in the past 5 years of being with Usborne Books and More, I've talked to a lot of parents, some of whom are extremely proud of their readers who just cannot get enough books, and some who are frankly a little bit worried about their children's reading levels or their interest in reading. And so I'd like to share with you a few tips and tricks I've learned along the way for all ages that will keep reading interest alive in your home. And most of the tips and tricks I've gotten are from this book, the Jim Trelease's Read Aloud Handbook. It's a wonderful resource for parents. If you don't have one or haven't heard of it, I really encourage you to go to your library, grab one, and read it. This is in its ninth revision, so it's been around for a while. Jim Trelease shares with us a lot of statistics and a lot of tips and tricks that are wonderful to have on hand. And the first I'm going to share with you is to advertise. Now, advertising is there every single day of our lives, multiple times a day. We're advertised, our children are advertised to often, and so why not advertise positive behaviors to our children indirectly? One way is to have books that you have in your home that are spine out, up high on your bookshelves, and take them out and feature them front and center in book baskets all over your house. This is a small book basket. It can go on your dinner table, in your bathroom, wherever the children hang out. Books for older children, younger children. Just make sure that these books are lavishly illustrated and that they pull their interest. Have books on hand that your children love. Some kids like nonfiction more. Some have a particular topic they're interested in. Whatever it is, have them on hand and have them frequently laid out and frequently changing all over your house. The other way to advertise to your children is by modeling reading. If you have 20 minutes a day, I know it's a lot to ask, but if you model reading by just grabbing a newspaper or a magazine yourself and just reading for 20 minutes a day, your children are going to emulate you. That's going to be a way of life for them. If you absolutely do not have time one day, then at bedtime, go ahead and snuggle with your kids, no matter how old they are. Jim Trelease actually says you should read aloud to your children until they move out to college. So go ahead and read with them aloud, and just make that a part of your daily routine. Reading. And in case you want to have some adults reading, feature this in your bathroom next time, or The Gas We Pass. It's a good one, and it will get a lot of people reading, I promise. My second tip for you is, my third tip actually, is to have lots and lots of books at home. This one may be really obvious, but you may not have ever thought about the fact that each child requires, or studies show that each child should have about 100 pieces of written material at home. This makes sense. If you look at the Olympics, the Winter Olympics, most of the team, the U.S. team for downhill skiing, come from states that have a lot of snow. Vermont, Colorado. Those are skiers. Those are wonderful skiers. So if you have a lot of written material all around in your community, in the library, at your home, your children are more likely to become readers. So change those frequently as you change their clothes, because you want to have appropriate books for your children at all times. So if you need more, I'm here. I'd love to tell you some more. Oh, I'm going to share one more little tip with you. It's free on your TV. It's called closed captioning, and Jim Trelease shows that in some countries where closed captioning is a non-optional thing, that it's on every single program, their reading levels are higher because children are seeing, hearing, and reading those programs, and so it helps them with reading skills. So go ahead and turn that on and tell your child, you can't turn it off anymore. It's a great way to boost reading. Thanks for spending some time with me, and I'll see you on the other side.